I'm fair enough. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, apparently, which is good for us. But good evening. Um, yeah, I had to bring it back. I missed the old theme song. It's the best one we've done. Good evening. Welcome everybody to the later version of British Wrestling Radio than I planned, but very simply working morning shifts, but no excuse. So literally going a bit later, so we can get away with more. Uh, when my co-host decides to take her head out of her arse and decides to answer her Skype, then we can get going. But it's always the same. Even half an hour late, she's in the chat room and everything. And does she answer Skype? Does she fuck? What can I say? But Nixy Newman, get your fucking head exhausted and get your internet done with. Now, girl. Poor Nixy Nothing. Poor fucking Nixy Nothing. I'm bullshit. Don't give me that crap in our chat. It's been a different week. It's been everything. I've got to get straight to the point straight away. Today's been a very, very mixed day. I've had the sad news that, Chris Travis came back from holiday yesterday. First day comes back and he's had to put his dog to sleep, Molly. So rest in peace, Molly. I know there's a gentleman who's really, really upset at this moment. And we'll send all our loves and our wishes to Chris and his family on the loss of their dog. And then 2 hours later than that is I went to sleep knowing that Molly was. I woke up to the news that Molly had passed away, and the next minute I know is there was a big announcement courtesy of our friends at Wrestle Ropes and #Wrestling, and then everybody on Twitter went mental over the news that August 7th at Preston's 35th anniversary show, I think it is, the shooting star Chris Travis will be taking on Shea Samuels in his first match since having the cancer disease. So I will be there without a shadow of a doubt. This boy is going to be at Preston August 7. You coming? Nixie? You there?
Hello.
You going August 7?
Oh, it's a Friday. I might be able to manage that one.
What, going to Preston?
It's a Friday.
Yeah, but I warn you now, we're having a load of drinky pools after.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So, can't wait. But August 7, and then we've got August 9th in St. Neots with Drew McIntyre and Taryn Terrell, which will be interesting.
Awkward.
Yeah, but they've worked together in TNA for the last few months, haven't they?
True.
So, not to worry about that. But anyway, how you been?
I'm good. How have you been?
Oh, very good. Very good. Oh, Drew Galloway, yeah. Drew McIntyre, same fucking person. Yeah, it's been a good week, hasn't it? We had Elimination Chamber. Well, sorry, I had Southside Wrestling Sunday. Then I had Elimination Chamber. Then we had Raw. And then we've had the news today about Chris. So it's been a good week. What's your take on this week's wrestling events? Any good?
Apart from the possible news that Goldberg's going back.
Easy fuck. That's
what Lance said.
There's no fucking... What's the fucking point in Goldberg going back? He's talked so much shit about the WWE the last few years. He's talked more shit than the fucking Warrior did.
Bless.
Bollocks to that. Fuck off. No chance. Absolute shit. No way. Not gonna happen in a million years. What else have I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh, it's gone. Fuck's sake, it's gone. It really has gone. Shit. It's been a cracking week. Can I have a pat on the back, please? Can I have a...
Why?
You was right. What did I say last Friday on this show? What would happen with Kevin Steen and John Cena? And everyone in that chat room and everyone in the bleeding world told me, no way will Kevin Owens win clean over John Cena. Did you lot or did you not say that? And what did I say? Yes, thank you very much. I am the god of all predictions. I said Kevin Owens would beat John Cena clean. End of story, and it happened. So I am the god of all predictions. Guilty silence? What's happening? What?
No, I'm just trying to remember if I said yes to that or not.
You did. You said it would happen, but you said it would happen, but you said it's very highly unlikely because it's Owens' debut on pay-per-view and it's Cena.
Yeah, but I never said it wouldn't happen.
I get me, but don't fucking backtrack now. Fucking don't you dare take a shine off my moment of brilliance. Don't you dare take a moment of it. Anyway, go through Southside Wrestling last Sunday. Amazing day. Got to meet ODB. How you must be taller than fucking ODB.
No, according to the thing, she's taller than me. According
Is she
to Wiki.
fuck? Nixy, I'm 5'7". You look at that picture. There's no way she's 5'6". No way.
According to the thing, she is.
According to where?
Wiki. I'm basing that on Wiki.
Wikipedia? Oh, well, must be fucking true if it's on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell, must be true if it's on Wikipedia. I've heard that Seth Rollins' natural hair colour is blonde and he just dyes it brown to look cool. It's on Wikipedia, I think.
Okay.
It was an interesting day. Jimmy Havoc did his usual, run into the crowd and nearly pick a fight with a fucking crowd. There's a rivalry that's building in Southside, and it's an absolute banger. And I can't speak for the promotions because I ain't seen them. But the Joseph Connors and Styx feud is building up very, very, very nicely. With the Righteous Army and Styx wanting to get the title back off of the champion, Mr. Connors. The tag match I saw involving the Righteous Army, which was the Pledge, and Jimmy Havoc versus the Hunter Brothers versus the London Riots has got to go down as one of the best matches I have ever seen. Without a shadow of a doubt, it was an absolute... I will put this match up against anything I have seen, Nix. I'm not joking. I'll get the DVD. I'll get it just to show people this amazing tag match, which the London Riots won and became the champions. Absolutely amazing to watch these six lads go. I sat there in front of Ben, and Ben, the promoter, and he just sat there and he's talking, and I went, "Are you proud?" And he just nodded. I didn't have to say another word. And he says, "What a match." And when the promoter says that, you know you've got something special. But saying that, on July, 18? Stevenage, Abyss, Gail Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Rockstar Spud.
Spud.
Spud. Yeah. Rockstar Spud. Yeah. So, will you be having a photograph took with Abyss?
I might be tempted into that one.
Yeah.
But I would have to have a funny photo. I wouldn't be doing one with the stupid fist all pointing.
Well, do you want it? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll buy it for your birthday. You meet and greet with Abyss. How's that?
I get funny with meet and greets.
Yeah.
Let me have a think about it.
It's with your own phone and everything. We're not with them. It's just you and me with our own phone. Get a signed picture from Abyss and lot.
I'll have a think about that.
All right. Be nice.
I know. It's just meet and greets aren't good for me.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. But we're going to see Abyss, so that's going to be good.
I know.
And most important than that, forget Abyss, forget Gail Kim, and forget Spud. The real reason everybody's going to be there is to see the BWR Shield.
Yeah, but I have to be Seth Rollins.
You going to grow a beard?
I have a blonde stripe.
No.
I'm gonna be. You know what? I'll be Setha Rollins.
Oh, fuck off! This is getting way. Well, do you think I've got to dye my hair to be Dean Ambrose then again?
No, you're all right as you are.
Yeah. What's this about? I've got the perfect personality for Ambrose. What's this?
You have. You have. Does anyone disagree with me?
Yeah. No.
Does anyone disagree with me?
Bullshit. I'll just do it. Well, I won't be. I'm crazy anyway.
Exactly. That's why you're Dean Ambrose.
Anyway, tonight's been a very, very emotional night. If no one's heard the news, at Preston City Wrestling tonight, we have heard the news. Today has been the rematch of all rematches. It's the match that thought they would never happen again. But we had at Preston less than an hour ago, well, an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, sorry, AJ Styles versus Lionheart, where AJ Styles won by submission. So, Did he do the Styles Clash? I don't know. There was an interview in the Mirror today with Lionheart, and he was saying, and somebody asked him, "Would you take the Styles Clash?" And he said, "No, I will not take the Styles Clash." So whether he did or he didn't, only the people that was at Preston City Wrestling know the truth, and it was a complete sellout. So we've had that today. Congratulations back to Lionheart. I wonder what exactly is being said, Nix, because it's like Ben said in our chat room. I hope Styles says sorry for what he said. There's a lot of things that were said over the last year. Year a bit, weren't there? I mean, we saw it. We broke the news, what he said. We played the Bleeding Jericho podcast, do you remember?
Oh, yes, we did.
When they said, when Jericho turned around and said, was what he was fighting for? Was he fighting for the World Motocross British Wrestling Heavyweight title? And Dean Pickering at the WrestleMania and then me on Twitter went at Jericho and said, "What the fucking hell? Are you disrespecting British wrestling now like fucking Styles did?" And I remember that like yesterday. But every so often somebody fucks up on Twitter and in the mouth. And Jericho's turn was that night. But it was proved everything what Styles said that night. We're not going to go into it. Everybody knows the story about AJ and Lionheart. It was written for the last 16, 17 months. It's closure now, really. But honest to God, it is a big, big thing. If anybody saw that preview video, then you saw exactly what AJ said and what AJ did. So who knows what happened tonight. But it's done with now. And Mr. Travis has announced his comeback. I cannot be more proud of Mr. Travis today of all days. Really, really proud of him. I mean, Nix, what do you think? August 7, he's making his comeback.
I think it's going to be really good. I think you're going to be crying your eyes out.
You think?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I will be... I was bawling. I think the worst thing is everybody knows this love affair, this friendship affair. I'm not going to say love affair, for fuck's sake, because that's wrong. But everybody knows this, that me and Chris Travis, my admiration of Chris goes back years. And it goes back to this day one of British Wrestling Radio. It just went my first show when I saw Chris in action, and I just went, this guy's cool. And then when I found out he was a Wednesday fan, it just made it even better. But everything that's happened, everything that's gone through, I'll be so proud of him when he's in that ring. And I'll be able to go, yeah, that's cool. That's my pal there. And I am so proud of him now because he's almost back. He's almost back to his weight he wants to be. He's almost there. But he went abroad for a week and he didn't get a suntan either.
I know.
He can't get a fucking suntan. I'll vouch for that. I've been talking about him since day one. The problem with British Wrestling Radio is we had to get the British wrestlers out there. When I started, I didn't know who Travis was. I didn't know who El Ligero was or Martin Kirby or any of these great guys that I watch now every week. And I met Mr. Matt Siddle on Sunday. Shook his hand, said hi to him. But you know him better, Nixy, as Evan Bourne.
Did you ask about Airboom and whether they're going to make a comeback?
What I asked him a question about Kofi. And what I am going to say is that conversation will stay private.
You have to tell me it later now.
Well, very simply, his opinion of Mr. Kingston is mixed. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Very, very mixed. Let's put it that way. That's all I'm going to say about that. I can't say anything else because literally it was nice. I can be a tease. I can be a tease as much as I want. Justin Gabriel looks very, very good these days. It looks amazing in the ring. Amazing Red was there, which was cool. He's still
little boy.
Hey,
little boy. Does he still look like he's about 10?
He looks all right. He's looking really, really cool. And then ODB, it was a stack card. I must admit, it was really, really good. It was really good. And as if he's going to hear it, come on. All right, very simply. I asked him about what did he think of Kofi and Airboom. And he said, of all the tag partners I'd have picked, Kofi Kingston would have been the bottom of the pile. We hardly ever spoke. We hardly ever socialized. We didn't do anything together. He says, not on my greatest ones list. When he says, the amount of, I says, have you spoken to Kofi since leaving? He says, I haven't spoken to Kofi for like 2.5 years. So it shows you how much he thinks about him. So, and I just said, all right, fair enough. No problems. But somebody asked Matt, they said to him, would you ever go back to WWE? And he just shook his head and he says, no, I'm having too much fun and everything. And he was high as a kite when he was speaking. He looked as high as a kite when he was speaking anyway. But real cool guy. Real gentleman. So great with the fans. And it was a nice day. It's watching ODB go as well. Fucking hell. I got this T-shirt and I got in trouble for wearing it at work yesterday. So,
what, an ODB T-shirt?
Yeah, it says "one dirty bitch" on the front, and on the back is a big picture of her. And I was going to get you a vest top, with the handprints on the chest.
Oh, God.
But I thought, no, she won't wear it. But
I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have worn it once and put it on BWR, and that would have been it. Maybe on Instagram as well.
But she was selling everything. The hip flasks, the vest tops, there were T-shirts, there were everything. But I
could have had a hip flask and put some cherry coke in it.
Yeah, do you know what that pissed me off? I've got a signed picture of it, and she spelled Dino wrong.
Brilliant.
She spelled it Dino.
Dino.
Fucking Dino. And I said it's Dean with an O on the end. She went, oh, okay, fair enough. Bah, 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 bah. And I went, oh, shit. She spelled it Dino. But I blame the fucking Flintstones. Because if it wasn't for the Flintstones, we wouldn't have Dino the fucking dinosaur. Yeah. But, oh, dear. Have you seen what my guy's put in our chat room? Superb. Yeah, that is brilliant. But anyway, this is British.
Tell you what, I saw the biggest Gavin lookalike ever on Jeremy Carl the other week. Ross will tell you. I sent Ross a picture. It was literally image of him pre-haircut.
Yeah. My bleeding Twitter's just exploded again.
That means mine will have then.
Yep.
Acer.
It's just one of them things. It just absolutely goes mental. Every now and then, I put a tweet on that said, holy shit balls, Travis is back. And it's just gone bleeding cuckoo. But it's just same old story, different thing. This is British Wrestling Radio. We are for Friday night. It is now within 20 minutes, so we're going to get going. We've just had a little chatty chews, and we'll get going. It's just to get the events out of the weekend out of the way. And we are all good to go. I'll just get these up. For fuck's sake. Oh, it would be helpful if I pressed the right fucking button, wouldn't it? Tomorrow, Reckless Intent. Taking out the trash. Taking over at the 9th West Lothian Scout Group in Livingston, West Lothian. Show doors open 6:15. Main show starts at 7 p.m. Tickets are £10 and kids for the £5. Great tickets, all available. That is at the West Lothian. That is up at West Lothian Scout Group in Livingston. Live wrestling in London. Oh, what's this? Tomorrow, 6:30. Basildon, Essex. Shut up! It's Essex. After 5 years, wrestling returns to the London Community Centre. WrestleForce proudly presents you a night of professional wrestling. 5 matches with bolstering heavyweight powerhouses, dazzling high flowers, and beautiful divas. So we got that one happening in London. IPW, Blood, Sweat and Beers at the 6th at the Tap and Tin, Railway Street, Cheltenham in Medway. This event is 18 plus. Some of the marketing is 18 plus. Parent advisory only. Anybody under age 18, you're in bother. Main event is a tag match with no fucking rules. The Hammerlock Wrecking Crew versus D&D. Heavyweight Signals, TNA star Bram will face off against Dave the Bastard Mastiff. Tag team titles match. The London Riots versus the 2 Unlimited. Singles match, Tom Irvin makes his debut against Smooth Sammy Smooth. And we've got Sebastian versus Kim Jong-un and Addie Starr versus Tennessee Honey in a women's match. Tickets are £25 and £15 general admission. That's happening. And then Sunday, House of Pain Evolution Wrestling presents the Big One free show at the Chaddlesden in Derby at 1 o'clock. They're having a free show there at these in Derby. It's a free, like I just said, free show. Also, Sunday, Extreme American Wrestling return to the Pemberton Centre in Rushden in Northamptonshire. Matches include, hold on, what we got? Mark Massa returns to action after his injury also Andy Poole will be there taking on the light heavyweight champion away from Rude Boy Nate. Other stars who are appearing is The Freak Show, Andy Rain, Dark Star, and Paul McSherry. Grando Beardo will also be there. The Rude Boy Matt and Rude Boy Taylor. We're taking on the primetime. We're taking on Mr. Monster and Mr. J. The Chameleon, which is the EWA World Heavyweight Champion, will be taking to defending his title in a fatal four-way. He'll be taking on Oliver Peast and Lance Lust, as well as other people to be announced. Tickets at £8 children, 10 for adults, and a family of 4 is £30. Doors open 3 p.m, starts at 4. Then June the 7th, this is interesting, live wrestling at the Liverpool Olympia BritWrest Fest 2015, hosted by WrestleTalk TV. The biggest televised British event in over 25 years since the glory days of ITV World of Sport comes to the prestigious Liverpool Olympia on June the 7th, live from the home of the Ring of Honor Tour and TNA's first live UK events. Run in association with WrestleTalk TV, New Generation Wrestling and Challenge and the BWC, British Wrestling Weekly, this event shows an incredible 3-hour super show of non-stop top wrestling action at its finest. Tickets range from £24 and £10. Bell time, 4:30. Doors open at 3:45. All details available more at britishwrestling.tv. And if you follow it and everything, the people to a schedule to appear include Doug Williams, Grado, and Alec Shane. Also, bloody hell, I'm missing my events here. What am I doing here? And next week, on Friday, in case we're not here next week, I just have to look at my work dates. Might be here next Thursday, so we'll get this next Friday out of the way just in case. Elite British Wrestling presents The Brawl in the Hall at Montgomery Hall in Wath-upon-Dearne, Church Street. Elite British Wrestling returns to Wath-on-Dearne with EBW champion So Solid Green, Mexican sensation El Ligero, Mean Machine Mark Sanders, the Catch champion, the Iceman Sam Goodison, Kid Dangerous Danny Debris, EBW Tag Team champions, the Hot Blooded Males, Joey D, Caleb Crow, the Chaps, and many, many more. Doors open at 6, bell time 6:30. Adults £6, children £3, family ticket 2 adults and up to 3 kids £17.75, all in advance. That is going to be amazing, and that's from the friends up at Elite British Wrestling. So we got that to go. Oh yeah, Twitter and social in a good way. It's been great. I can't say enough of it. Also next Friday, Target Wrestling presents the venue featuring Val Venus. The venue, it is in the English Gate Plaza in Carlisle, Cumbria. Tickets on sale now. Get your chance to meet Val Venus. Amongst others, also going to be there, the villain Marty Scurll. And tickets are on sale now, priced just £15 for ringside and £10 for general admission. And you can get 4 tickets for £34, apparently. But that's a good one for that. And then we've got till next Saturday, but I'm sure we'll get a show done. And things going. Are you back now? No? Nixy, you there? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, now, finally. Mixing, you answer me then. Right. We've got the events out of the way. Now, let's go through this one. Elimination Chamber last Sunday. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, but I'm just knackered now.
Why? And you're going to do it all again next week?
Yeah, that's exactly. But then we get about 4 weeks off.
It's like a bleeding job, isn't it? You're like, I only get 4 weeks, so it's so happening. We've got Money in the Bank a week on Sunday, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which it's what grade would you give Elimination Chamber?
It wasn't bad.
B-.
It wasn't bad. I just don't know if it was necessary.
Yeah, just for one thing, it made Owens look like a total badass.
Well, yes.
I've never seen anyone make his debut on a pay-per-view look that hard any time. They've made him out to be. It's like I said last week. We finally got his replacement for Punk. We've got it.
Yeah, as long as they don't piss him off.
Yeah, well, I think Steen's in a better place than Punk ever was. But first match on that Elimination Chamber, the tag team title match. What was did you enjoy it? I mean, I enjoyed it because it wasn't a case of like one person outside the ring and they just tag.
It was. I called it pandemonium, in a good way.
I loved it, especially when one of the Lucha Dragons went up on top of the bloody cage.
Yeah, he did a bit of a shit job of climbing up, bless him. But
I'm so that you've been such an expert at climbing elimination chambers. You could do a fucking better job.
Yeah, I better go and pat the ring when I go to Southside next time, hadn't I?
Fuck's sake! I love that. He did such a shit job of climbing.
He kept falling off.
So? It's not the hard. He's not fucking Kofi Kingston, you know.
It looked awesome, but he kept falling off. I got to take off a couple of brownie points for that.
What the fucking hell? It's not a bleeding ladder. It's not meant to be fucking climbed up.
Yeah, well, nor was the Hell in a Cell, but Mick Foley and the Undertaker still did it all right.
Oh, but
although Undertaker kept falling off it himself, to be fair.
Difference. Mick Foley and Undertaker climbed the outside. He climbed the fucking inside.
Okay, fair enough.
Gravity you've got to deal with?
Yeah, maybe.
Fucking hell. Jesus, next time anybody climbs that, they'll have to put a fucking harness on, bleeding carabiners all over the place, and safety ropes. It was unbelievable to watch that. But did you think like me? When he climbed that, did you keep thinking going back to the bleeding TNA chamber when they used to do that thing?
Yeah.
And it was like...
Oh, mayhem.
I've seen that before. I've saw that before with Daniels and all the other guys in TNA when they did it. But it wasn't 30 feet high. No chance. It wasn't 30 feet high. I mean, TNA's is about 10, 15, but it's still high. It's still high. I mean, you still look at it going, fucking hell. But... I enjoyed them. The only thing that pissed me off is the fact that the tag champions retained.
Yeah, but we're not going to see father and son for a little while now, are we?
Oh.
Who do you think?
No, my mind's gone.
Tyson Kidd, Cesaro.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why'd you call them father and son? What the fuck's going on?
That's what they look like.
Do they fuck?
He looks like his dad.
Get fucking hellfire. Yeah. Apparently, the Tyson Kidd got hurt taking Samoa Joe's finishing move, and he's done his vertebrae up in his back. Is that right?
Something like that. Yeah, he's got a cervical spine injury or something like that.
Yeah, which doesn't look good for fucking Samoa Joe with the finishing moves, is it?
No.
Oh, so yeah, but
it might not have been his fault. He might, Kidd might have taken it wrong.
There's lots of personalities. There's a lot of people. It's like, what is it with fucking... It's just happening. But no. Well, I have to love... I mean, I don't like watching these films. I don't like watching videos of people hurting themselves in wrestling. I don't. I never have. I never will. It just freaks me out. It just completely freaks me out how easy it can to be hurt and stuff. But it was a dark match before Superstars, I think. Before SmackDown, I think it was. But who knows? Get well soon, Tyson. Get well soon, mate. But we've got new number one contenders for the tag team titles after this week's events on Raw and all the others. Millions of dollars. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. Ahura, ahura, ahura. So we got the primetime players, yeah? But yeah, so it looks good. It looks really good. I'm glad that give the belts to the players. Just give them fucking belts to them, would you please? But overall, that first one, Nix, was really cool, weren't it? In your eyes, do you enjoy it? No.
It was sorry. What?
What are you doing? Are you picking your nose or something?
No.
All right, fair enough. As a good opening match, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy that tag match. I thought it was a cracking, new, different way of watching the chamber match.
It was different. The tag match made it different.
What was your side of things? Did you like? Was there anything that you didn't like about it? Did you like? What did you thought of to it?
I didn't like that the Ascension didn't win.
For fuck's sake! What's you with you and the Ascension?
I like the Ascension. I'm sorry.
Oh God!
I've got a bloke at work called Connor, and he works on a different department, and I just keep looking at him and the other guy, and I'm like, the Ascension.
Fuck's sake! You like crap? What do you think to the Lucha Dragons?
I like them actually as well.
Sin Cara's over. Fucking hell, that's a good one, isn't it?
He's not Botch Cara anymore, is he?
No. Who was it that fell up the steps?
Oh, the other one. Not Cara, the other one.
Oh, what? Sin Cara?
No, it wasn't Sin Cara, it was his mate.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, fucking hell. He's like, it was you that noticed it. He just fell up the steps. What? What the fuck?
Did you also notice Jerry Lawler call Michael Cohen JBL JR at one point?
What the fuck's that all about? And yeah, it's Uncio, isn't it, Sin Cara now? It's not the original Sin Cara.
Yeah.
It's the replacement Uncio. Uncio, yeah. Yeah, so easy way to spot. The original Sin Cara didn't have that awesome tattoo on his right shoulder. What was next after that? What was next after Tag Matches?
Oh, the Divas.
The Divas!
One of the worst displays I've ever seen.
Is that from a biased point of view, or is that from a wrestling point of view?
Both. Because Brittany wasn't innocent.
No.
But she nearly got killed by Naomi.
Yes, we all saw that.
Nikki Bella just completely missed any type of kick. She just splashed herself on the ground on her ass.
I'm going to ask you a question now. Do you think Vince and Triple H sat through all that and went, wait till fucking day get back here?
Well, I would hope so.
Do you think words were said to him?
I would hope so. I mean, as I say, Paige wasn't entirely innocent, but she didn't make the latter of the mistakes. The other two did.
Yeah. Nixy made a friend on the WWE Facebook page. Explain.
Oh, depends what one you mean.
Come on, I want to know this. What's this about? Come on.
Who said that?
Winters.
Oh, Lance.
The black guy? Come on. She's gone silent now.
No, I don't know who he means. I'm kind of confused myself.
All right, we'll come back to that.
I know I've had a couple of nitpicks this week, and they all reckon I was wrong, but I'm not.
Oh, Bobby Tide, you'll be wrong. Fucking hell.
No. Was it the guy who said that Paige was to blame and that Naomi wasn't? Or does Lance mean my opinion of Booker T?
Oh, we'll find out. We'll give him. He'll put that. Yeah, I was being sarcastic. Diva booking, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but can Triple H honestly watch that and not turn to Vince and go, "Look, what are we doing? Look at what you're doing wrong here, and look what I'm doing right in NXT."
Did you watch the NXT women's match now?
I think I've seen it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. This week's
you're trying to remember. You can't.
This week's gone by in a blur.
Yeah. So, I mean, watching that Diva match, I mean, you've got to think, what the fuck are they doing? Really, yeah? And then the next night on Raw, we've got fucking Bella's doing a fucking heel turn. With the Tweeding Sisters switcheroo again.
But it was really bad. I mean, Brie's a totally different colour to her sister now.
And she's not as well endowed on the chest front as her sister.
And she hasn't got fake hair.
Yeah, that was not Triple H's call. There you go. I don't think Triple H. I mean, we'll just sat watching it at the back, wouldn't they? And us going, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, that Divas match in the Elimination Chamber, really, was
terrible. There's no excusing it. It was terrible.
Do you reckon that Paige needs the divas from NXT to come and take her on now?
Yep.
Because there's not happening. Surely Brittany. I mean, we call her Paige, was Brittany Knight, really. Do you think she goes backstage and going, even at her young age, going, fuck's sake, when are they actually going to give me somebody that wrestles here?
Well, I'd still one day really like to see her versus Natalia.
I think we all would, just for the bleeding wrestling match. But when you're live on pay-per-view, you're supposed to step up, aren't you? You're supposed to right, let me show the world what I can do live. This is not recorded. This is not highlights. This is me doing it live. And yes or no, let's go 3. Can they do a live match on pay-per-view? Nikki Bella.
No.
Naomi.
No.
Paige.
Yeah.
It's a question mark at the moment with Paige for me.
Really?
Yes. Name the last time that Paige had a great match on pay-per-view.
Probably something with AJ.
Exactly.
But then that's not her fault, is it?
No, it's not her fault. I'm not saying it.
We know what she's capable of.
I know people are going to say, oh, but she's young. So what? She's been brought up with wrestling in Britain. She's been brought up doing the wrestling. And she can do things, and she's doing the things. Do you think the WWE is teaching her some ways that over here that she's got so used to doing it now she's forgetting what she used to do? Or she's scared of doing her things in that ring?
No, I think she's got shit to work with and she can't help what's happening. If she had someone else to work with, like AJ, who's actually a wrestler who wanted to be there, but they don't care about it. This is what I said on Facebook. They don't care. They're not there for what we love. They're just there for television and exposure.
Right. Right. After the Divas match, what did we have then? Was it Cena Owens?
Might have been, yeah.
Well, you did your pre-show.
I also done a post-show, but I can't bloody well remember it.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's down there like that. Like, we'll do Owens and Cena. You're going to be so pissed off with me with this, because
oh no,
I've got to praise John Cena for this, because ever since WrestleMania, he is having some awesome matches. And you're going to turn around and say, no, he's not. It's just the other people that's making him look good.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to say.
Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Cena has been hitting the straps over the last couple of months. This wrestling every week on Raw and all the things like that. Cena looked amazing. Cena's been doing some right matches lately, and I can hardly believe I'm saying it, but credit where credit's due. John Cena is looking awesome now. I wish he'd stop doing the stunner move.
Yeah, apparently Steve Austin don't like that either.
Didn't you see it? Didn't you see the podcast?
I have seen the podcast, yeah. He wasn't very happy about it, was he?
Fuck, didn't he? But full credit to Kevin Owens. Cena has made Owens look a million times better than Cena did against Lesnar. And he won clean. He didn't cheat. Fucking Owens won clean. It wasn't no bullshit. You can't fucking say, oh, well, boo him out of the building. Boo, he cheated against Cena. Get fucked. He fucking pinned Cena. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders to the mat. No problem. Boom. End of. If ever they've got a wrestler now that he is going to be a big deal, they've got it in Owens. They've got it now. It was genius the way they did it. And I was just sat there going, no way. Oh my fucking God, he has. They've let Cena win. Cena lose clean. Fuck. Do you know last time I thought that happened? Last time I saw that happen to me and I was shocked? The last time I was shocked at somebody doing a clean pin over somebody else in a wrestling ring, Nix. And you're going to flip at this.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
I've been up since about 5:45 this morning.
So have I.
Diddums.
Yeah. So have I. Yeah, but I've had about 3 or 4 hours sleep in between.
I haven't.
Yeah, there we go. The last time I was that impressed about doing a clean win over anybody, and I was shocked, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 6. I couldn't. When Hogan got pinned for the first time cleanly, that was when. That was awesome. That one. But Kevin Owens is made now, and then we've got the rematch in 2 weeks at Money in the Bank. Please don't let Cena win. Please keep Owens winning this one.
Yeah, this is what I'm frightened of. See,
I want Owens to make him. He looks great now. No disrespect to him. Nothing. Owens looks fantastic now, but to make him look even amazing and put up there with the best, Owens has to beat Cena again at Money in the Bank, and clean.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah. WrestleMania 3, last Mania that Hogan came in and retained his belt. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Knock out Cena, do something. No, pin him again. Put his shoulders to that mat again and go, I've been beaten twice by the NXT champion. You can't get better than that. Or him to do what he did to Sami Zayn. Pick him up outside the ring and throw him against the ring. And then put him in the ring and pin him. That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. And we've also had the announcement of NXT next. Have you seen it? Finn Balor, Prince Devitt, versus Kevin Owens on July 4th, live from Japan.
Oh, I have seen that, yeah.
Oh, looks really good. And looking forward to that. Right. After Owens and Cena, what did we have? Intercontinental, weren't it?
Yeah, maybe.
I've missed a match out here.
No, you've missed out Pac and
Oh, you got to believe. Yeah, Pac versus Bo Dallas. Do you think it's got legs, this feud between them two?
Well, it's had legs since NXT, hasn't it?
Yeah, but they're now putting it on the big stage. So, I just don't. I think Bo Dallas is missing something. I just think it's like, oh, what are we gonna do with him? He's just missing. He's
He's not his brother.
Yeah, but at the same time, nobody's ever. I mean, me and my brothers, we don't do the same things, everything. But there's just something missing with Bo, and he'll find it. They'll find it like they always do. It'll be the stupidest thing you ever get. But Bo needs. Oh, it's just something else that needs there. And yeah. Oh, he could have a tag team with his brother and call himself the Bray Leaves.
Oh God.
Could be like that, couldn't it? So that could be interesting. But in the Continental title, you did an amazing call for that match. When you said the person to replace Rusev, and me and Winters in our chat and went, yeah, she's got it. Fucking put it. You said Christian.
Yeah, his face popped up and I thought, well, that could be it, but it wasn't. Mark Emery.
And we just made, and me and Winters went, yeah, that makes fucking total sense. It could be bleeding her, it could be bleeding that. And then who came out? Sexual fucking chocolate.
Mark Emery.
How many... And then he did a heel turn on the next night of what? Who's had the most fucking heel turns in WWE that's doing it at the moment? It has got to be between 4.
The Bellas.
It's got to be between the Bellas, Big Show, Mark Henry, and Alicia Fox.
I thought you were going to say Kane.
Oh, and Kane, yeah. Fucking hell, Kane. It's unbelievable. It's not, and The Miz. No, The Miz.
Oh, yeah, Miz.
No. Fucking Bellas turn heel and face when they fucking feel like it.
Periods.
Oh, the famous periods one. Yeah. I don't feel it this week. You can fuck off. I'm not going to be a face this week. You can piss off. I'm on a bad day. Yeah. Walk into the rings and you've got all them kids going, Bellas, slap my hand. And they're going, fuck off. I'm having a bad day. Don't you dare fucking put your hands out to me, you horrible piece of shit. Put it back over that rail. Put that fucking back over that rail. Don't you dare do that. And then the next night it's like, hi, how you doing? Fucking hell. This is changing it. I had a bad day. I had a really bad day. Oh, I mean, the fucking people that write the stories at WWE, they're just like, right, 2 weeks later, yeah, Bella's heel turn. Yep, 2 weeks after that, it's not working. Let's turn Bella's face. 2 weeks later after that, yeah, I know what we'll do. We'll do the switcheroo with the Bellas. Even though one's got bigger boobs than the other one's got lighter hair, got a suntan. No one will tell the difference. No one will tell the difference. Really?
Really?
Yeah, really?
Really?
Oh, it's like that. I mean, can you imagine the meetings they have at WWE? Right, what's happening on Raw this week? Right, we've got Nikki Bella versus Paige. Right, how are we going to spice this up? Right, because Paige is still, yeah, and Nikki's supposed to be a main event of the Divas Champion. We got to make Nikki look good. All the attention's got to be on the Bella. It has to be. She's the star of the Divas. Right, what can we do? Kevin Dunn, have you got any suggestions? Well, we could have Bella slap Nikki in the ring, and then we could have the Bella feud. No, done that already. No, not having that. I know. We haven't had it for a few months. Such a switcheroo. No one will notice Bella running down the aisle and hiding under the ring for a few hours, will they? Let's put her under the ring. And then all of a sudden, she switches with her sister. No one will notice that. Ah, that's a great idea. Yep. Let's go with that one. Yep. Fucking hell. Do you know, the only switcheroo that's ever worked, ever, in the WWE was when Doink versed Crush at WrestleMania 9. But you don't remember that, do you?
No.
When Crush, the big Hawaiian and everything, and he was having a match with the Doink, and Doink was the evil clown, and he had the best music ever, and I used to love Doink ever. Doink fell out of the ring, went under the ring, came out, and all of a sudden there was this double Doink, and they was in the ring together, and everybody's going, and Bobby Heenan's going, I'm seeing double! It's double Doink! Double Doink! And all of a sudden, they did this mirror impersonation where one hand went up and the other one went up, and dang. It was brilliant. But that's the only switcheroo I've ever remember working, because even Evil Sting in WCW, I mean, that must have passed for about a couple of weeks, but then there was something like, oh yeah, it's the fake Sting. Yeah. And then the real Sting showed up and everything. So there's always been these switcheroos in wrestling. Have you noticed there's never been a body double for the Big Show?
Don't think they'd find anyone somehow, do you?
No, and you never get body doubles for like Brodus Clay or Mark Henry, do you? Yeah, I'd love to see a body double with Hornswoggle, though, wouldn't you?
Well, we could just borrow one of the little guys off Fort Boyard.
Yeah, it could. Oh, fuck off! Now you are going back. Gee, God help me.
It's on Challenge. It's on series recording My Life. I love Fort Boyard.
That's older than me. Fuck off. That show.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
It was only on in like the very, very late 90s and the early 2000s.
That's 14, 15 years ago.
I know. Now I feel old.
That one.
I love Fort Boyard.
But, the next meeting you say, no, we're going to have Gladiators back. We're going to have the Gladiators back.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you feel the power of the Gladiators?
That was such a special time.
Oh, shit. We just remember the best switcheroo. It was a main event. Taker versus Taker, 94.
Kane versus Kane, 2005.
Oh, come on. No.
Diesel versus Diesel.
No, that never happened.
Didn't it?
No, it never happened.
Oh, you know what? Talking of that, since Kane did most of those gimmicks, have you seen the picture with Kane in the cape?
No.
Have you not seen that? It's been going around all week long.
No.
Oh, all right. I'll message it to you.
Oh, Christ. Here we go.
Honestly, some people are so disorganised.
The switcheroos. I mean, that wig.
Kane's wig.
Follow I'll keep adding it too. Sorry, I do follow it. I do follow the page. I do follow that page. I do follow it every day. I get all these information things and everything, so I do follow it. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. And I just look at it and this is a mate. This is a from Steve Fludder on Facebook. I'm breaking things here. This is a oh god, Nick, you sent a photo now. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Bloody hell! What happened with that? Yeah. So and that's it. But this is from Steve Fludder, the boss of PCW. Amazing night and quite emotional. All the teams smashed it in every area. Talent and crew, what a team. Special mentions to Chris Travis and Lionheart. Real fighters and far more drive and determination for wanting to be part of this business more than anybody else that I know. Now, this is the best bit. Travis is back, less than 100 tickets remaining. PCW, August the 8th. Now, Nixy, you ready for this?
Go on.
Who else is appearing at that show? Red Dragon, the tag team from Ring of Honor, Drew Galloway, and in his last appearance as an indie, Samoa Joe.
Wow. Yeah, they're letting him retain all his dates.
There's 100 tickets. There's less than 100 remaining. I've got to get one. I have literally got to get one, but I don't get paid for a week on Monday, so I'll have to get one. But I'll definitely go in that one. I don't give him monkeys. But cheers, Ryan. Cheers, Ryan, mate. Thank you for that. I can't wait. This PCW, when he goes, yeah, I don't know. He's not as bad as he. yeah. Dino sucks. Oh, fuck's sake. Here he is. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm not even going to rise to the challenge. Just like the Buffalo Bills never rose to a challenge, but there we go. I'll get that in. Hey, Nick's. Oh, it's June now, isn't it? June the 5th.
It is June. It's June the 6th, actually.
No, it's still June the 5th. 1 minute ago.
No, it's June the 6th in my watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Quick. So, have you been? You've got Windows, haven't you? Windows 8 and all that.
Yeah.
Have you got your free Windows 10 subscribing yet?
I've got it on my email. I haven't done anything with it yet.
Yeah, I've got my little Windows box at the bottom of my screen as I speak at this moment, and I've just registered for it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll register for it then.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris is back, August 7th. Cannot wait. Just cannot wait. Oh, here we go. We got these fucking jokes in our chat room. Why did the cookie go to the hospital? Because he felt crumbly. Fuck's sake. Oh, dear. Oh, he gets worse and worse. Anyway, back to Elimination Chamber. The Intercontinental match with the late replacement of Mark Henry in a bulletproof glass pod.
Definitely glass, wasn't it?
It was perspex, plastic.
I thought it was glass. You sure?
It's plastic. There's no way that was glass. No
oh,
way.
No, it was glass.
Oh. I mean, it was just looking at it going, and then you had the famous bleeding pod wouldn't open for Sheamus.
Oh, that was terrible, that. Because you could see the referee laughing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, quick joke. Why do elephants paint their toenails green?
So they look like Sheamus.
So they can hide in apple trees.
I don't know why that's funny.
See, I love my jokes. Oh, dear. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we come the bad jokes in the chat room now. Thanks to everybody that's joined our chat room tonight. Really enjoying this tonight. It's been a cracker so far. Come on then. Did you pick Ryback to win the Intercontinental belt?
No.
Who was your pick?
I wanted Wade Barrett.
Too obvious for me.
I know. I'm biased, aren't I? Sorry.
I'd like to see someone that's never had it before, but
I wonder if Rusev was meant to hold it.
Yeah. I mean, what are they going to do with Bleeding Ryback now as a title? It's his first one. Let's see where he goes. I mean, that's all we can do, can't we? It's like his first title. his first proper singles title. Let's see where he goes with it. Apparently, his feud's going to be with the Big Show. Yeah, but anyway, the main event: Ambrose versus Rollins. I thought it was a cracker. And it had everybody going crazy at the end of it. And that's what they wanted, to make Ambrose look amazing. I didn't expect him to steal the title and keep it, though.
I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
it's his sort of thing to do. It was one of the first things when they announced that he was gonna. I was like, oh, I know where this is going.
When
But I
that
don't mind it.
referee, when that referee got knocked out, I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be something now. But yeah, Dean Ambrose stealing it is good, and the rematch Money in the Bank's going to be a cracker. I think we're going to, and then apparently, rumor has it that Brock is taking on Seth at Battleground. And that's
Who?
Brock Lesnar.
Versus The Rock.
No, versus Seth Rollins.
Oh, sorry.
At Battleground.
He misheard you. That was all.
Dear God.
Stop moaning. Do you know what? I've got something in my room at work for you. It's called The Little Book of Essex.
Oh, for fuck off. I don't even want to know the Book of Essex. I don't want to know nothing about it. All I know is that I've got... we are Deano and Nixy, otherwise known as Team Chef Sex. There we go. Team Chef Sex in the building.
Oh, God.
And so we go. And anyway, oh yeah, as T-shirts might be made in next week. I'm going to order the T-shirts June the 15th. Get them paid for. And then we should have them by a couple of weeks after. So if anybody else wants one, let me know. I'll order it, and then you can pay me as well for your T-shirts. And if you're going to Stevenage, I can give you a T-shirt then.
Okay.
Or even if ask me nicely and pay me postage, I'll post it even before. Yeah, the T-shirt design looks great. I'm happy with that. I've got to tweak it. I want to get the EastEnders logo, but in pink. I want to put the EastEnders logo, but instead of being white, I want it in pink. So I've got to just redo that and make it look better. But because if you didn't know, we're taking the piss out of EastEnders on the T-shirt. Just a bit, aren't we?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. But nobody will be able to see the T-shirt because we'll be wearing our BWR Shield outfits at Stevenage.
Okay.
Do you realise we're going to be we'll be sweating our heads off because both of us will be in hoodies. And we're in the full bleeding BWR bleeding rig out. I'm going to get combat trousers and a body warmer and my hoodie on top of it. So, and I've got to look like bleeding Dean Ambrose, which is fucking hell.
Just make it your own.
No, I'm making. I'm
You've
going.
only got to wear jeans and a vest.
I'm not wearing. I'm not. Oh, have you seen me? I've got bigger boobs than fucking Anna Cole Smith. Me in a vest? Are you taking the piss? No way! I'm not wearing. Fuck off! No chance. I am not wearing a bleeding that. No. If we're doing the BWR Shield, we've got to look like the Shield did. All three of us together. That's the thing. You're not looking at bleeding Seth Rollins. What, you're telling me you're going to look all shiny and everything like that Seth Rollins does?
I'm not doing that.
Oh, there you go. That's what Seth Rollins wears.
What, loads of baby oil and water?
Yeah. But no. We're fine. We'll get this. If we do the Shield all in black and everything, I've got my boots anyway, so I can't wait. I'm going to be great. I'm going to be sweating like a fucker on the train, though. Jesus. It has to be the Shield. It has to be the Shield, definitely. The new Shield. What do you mean, new Shield? Oh, just to be them. So we're going to do that anyway. And it's better than me doing Dino Cena again anyway, so. And I can't do Dino Cena again.
No, you are not doing Dino Cena again.
Because somebody that's not a million miles away from my headset would personally kill me.
Yes, I would.
You can't see me. Anyway, Raw next night. Just to following on everything else that happened, we had the matches confirmed for Money in the Bank. Then after, what happened on Raw apart from Bella's doing the things? Oh, I know what happened on Raw because I was in bits. and you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I do, little boy.
Oh, I was in bits. I'm not joking. When Cena said that, and I saw that kid, and he was made up, I fell apart. I was like, oh my fucking God. And then I put that picture up afterwards that said this happened after Raw. And it just I just fell apart. And then I saw the video on WWE.com. Give him his faults. But Cena and Owens, it looks like it's the best feud Cena's had since, and I can't believe I'm actually going to mention his name. Well, there's two. This is going to be the best feud since Cena Punk and Cena and Edge. Because, Nix, you remember the Cena Edge feud, surely?
I do.
Yeah, you love that because you love Edge, didn't you?
I do, yes.
So, Edge and Cena was great. Great at that time. But I think Owens is going to be the best one he's done. I think this is the one he's going to be remembered for.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. Maybe. What are you on about? Kevin Owens is a badass motherfucker. He's bad to the bone.
He is.
He's definitely what that. And you've got Samoa Joe in the mix now? Holy fuck. And the rumours are now that there's AJ Styles. They're asking him.
They wouldn't use him properly. He's too small for him.
Oh, really? How big is fucking Rollins? How
Bigger
big
than him.
Sorry, but how big is fucking Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, come on. You can't go on size.
It's changing, but it's a slow process.
Yeah. Yeah, AJ rumour till fight. Yeah, but it's nice to talk about it. I mean, can you imagine AJ doing his Star Clash in the ring and then somebody fucking up with that live on TV? That would be funny. That'd be interesting to see if he did it in WWE. But no, Ace has just said it in chat room. Does size matter anymore?
It's a change in perception. Vince still wants the bigger people, but Triple H is changing that, I think.
Well, let me put it this way. The person that was the smallest one I've ever seen, and he became into being one of the biggest stars in WWE, and was World Heavyweight Champion, and was WWE Champion, and you know I'm going to say, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. It's something I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. So
go on.
No, I'm not. No, it's something I'm not going to say. I'll keep that quiet, and we'll discuss that later.
Oh God, here we go. Oh fucking hell! What do you call a psychic midget who escaped from prison? A small medium at large. Fuck me. Oh, that is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Anyway. No, this kid on Raw, I'm beating cancer. Do you know what somebody put on fucking Facebook? And this is, I sniggered at this. I also had a bad side about it because I thought, you evil bastard. And then I sniggered about it. They should have had Bad News Barrett come out when that kid was in the ring and go, so, you thinking you're beating cancer? I've got some bad news. And I'm like, evil fucker. But I can see the funny side about it, but I can also see the evil side about it as something like myself. What's your feelings on Raw all of a sudden now? Do you think that... did you see this? What would you think if new Barrett had come out like that with that kid in the ring? That would have been hilarious. I mean, and I'm saying that as me, for God's sake. I thought it was funny, but he would be booed out of the fucking building. What's up?
Nothing.
You're sniffing. What's up?
I'm not. No, I didn't.
Well, can you imagine if Bad News Barrett come out with that kid and saying, oh, yeah, you say you're beating cancer. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. No.
Oh, no.
No. That's just so wrong. But saying this, WWE have always been the ones that's like caused controversy over years. There's always been something that's gone, yeah, that's gone too far. Yeah, that's in bad taste. Oh, my God, I can't believe they're doing that.
You know what we actually need to talk about while I think about it?
Go on.
The Mickey James thing.
Oh my God, yeah, from Wednesday night.
That's
not been seen in the UK yet because we don't see it until Sunday.
I know, but I think just about everyone knows about it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. Murder was committed on fucking TNA Impact on Wednesday night. How many fucking people have actually rung up? People rung up TNA to report a murder. Actually, people's done this, and they've rung them up. And there's people on Facebook on the page that Ragal's involved with, pro wrestling and wrestling around the MMA world. There's actually people that actually believe she's dead.
Can you imagine Jackie?
Oh, fucking hell, don't even go. No, she don't watch TNA, but fucking hell, yeah. Can you... Oh, gee, don't even go there. Oh, my God, no. Jackie starts at WZR, not BBWR. I realise that now. So, oh, fuck hell. Gee, oh, my God. People need to wake up at some times. They really, really do. What did you think when you saw it? It was like, the fucking hell are they doing?
Well, what was my exact line to you? WTF in block capital letters.
Oh. But it's done what TNA's done. They've got a storyline that everybody's talking about it now.
Yeah, for all the wrong reasons.
So? This is the same company, if we remember, that Abyss, this is going back, I think it's 2010. It was just after... oh, dear. When did Diesel come back in the Royal Rumble? When did Kevin Nash come in the Royal 2011 or 2010?
No, it was later than that, I think.
No, when he first came back as Diesel. When he came back as Diesel in the Rumble. Reason I said that is
13, I reckon.
Yeah, well, the reason I said that, TNA advertised at that point that the main event Mafia was coming back, and they were saying that Kevin Nash and Booker T are coming back, and then all of a sudden on Impact you had Crimson, who's now back in TNA, by the way,
Okay.
and Amazing Red's big brother, and you had Abyss walking down the aisle with Janice in his back. And he had blood pouring from it. And you're like, that's fucking actual grievous bodily harm of the biggest order you've ever fucking seen. And people rang up TNA and said, there's been a fucking attempted murder on the screen. And Abyss, if you find it on YouTube, find it. I swear to God, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And Abyss is walking down, and he's got Janice in his back. And if you don't know who Janice is, because you don't watch TNA, Janice is a 2x4 piece of wood covered in nails. And he had it in his back. And it was obvious Crimson did it, because he's pointing at it going, yeah, that was me. And I'm like, what the fucking hell? But, unbelievable. And the fact that people actually thought that Mickie James
was dead.
That he's actually dead. And that they actually said...
What is he doing? Some kind of cult?
He's in a cult, yeah, the Revolution. Hey, Kissy Kins, good evening. It beggars belief that I know wrestling and I know everything, but don't you miss being twisted? Don't you miss Nix? Don't you miss feeling like that? What you saw actually is real. Do you miss that feeling when you used to believe that everything you saw in wrestling was real?
I never really believed everything I saw. It was real, to be honest.
Don't you fucking dare! Seriously?
Mm.
Nah. You've got to at some point in your life. Every single wrestling fan at some point in their whole lives thought that, yeah, what I'm watching is real. And when you come, and when you got told it wasn't real, it was like saying that Father Christmas isn't real or the Easter Bunny's not real. It was one of that.
No, I always knew it wasn't real.
Absolute bollocks. There's got to be a point at some point in your life where you thought that wrestling was real. There has to be. Or was it Kane? Did you believe that Kane was real? Come on, did you actually believe there was a guy that got burnt at death by his brother and made a miracle and was hidden for about 4 or 5 years and then made a comeback to get...
You clearly never read Kane's fictional backstory book.
Oh, for Christ's sake, bleeding out, I'm not believing that. But did you actually believe that he'd been hidden for all them years and he made a comeback and he went out to destroy his brother? I did.
No, I didn't. You knew he wasn't burned. But it was nice to believe it.
There've been some of the greatest stories told in WWE history. I mean, the best one. Now, come on, how many people? Do you know all these people that think it was real? Can you believe on this storyline? Billy and Chuck.
Oh God, I want to single them two.
Can you imagine the amount of people that rang WWE in 2002 and going, "Are Billy and Chuck really married? Did we really watch this? Billy and Chuck get married?"
Yeah.
That has to be the. I'd love to have seen which one made the biggest impact on people ringing stage. I remember one in WCW when the NWO was just starting and Nash and Hall threw Rey Mysterio into a truck and everything like that, and they got really, my fantasy. Yeah, you still hold on to your fantasy, Stephen, because the Buffalo Bills will never win a Super Bowl. So you keep dreaming, son. Whatever. My fantasy came true. Yeah, yours will never come true. There we go. I'm just saying it out there. I'm just saying it. Oh, yeah, Mae Young and Mark Henry. How many people believe that she actually gave birth to a hand? It's all these storylines, isn't it? It's crazy. It's like, did they really believe that? And all these people, I mean, Mickie James, it's going to be great to see where it goes. Where it goes with this storyline now with Mickie James and James Storm. It's a love triangle. We've all seen it happening for the last few weeks with Magnus. But, oh my God. Do you know what I predict now? What's going to happen with Mickie James? She wakes up with amnesia. James Storms convinces her that she's been part of the revolution and that she's married to him. And Magnus will spend the next 6-7 months trying to get his wife back. That's what I'm saying now. And that's me, but I think that might happen. She might wake up and going, where am I? And James Storm will pretend that he's her husband and everything, and she'll believe him. And he'll turn around and he said it was Magnus that threw it off a train platform. Don't matter, there was CCTV all over the bleeding place. But that would happen. And that's going to be the stupidest bump I've ever seen off James Storm anyway. But anyway, what are you doing watching bleeding TNA storylines anyway?
It flashed up about 5 times on my news feed. It was kind of hard to miss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Triple H and Katie Vick storyline.
Oh, no.
There's got to have been... there's all these people that actually think it's real. They're like, oh, my God, Triple H actually shagged a woman in a coffin. Ring him up. Ring him now.
I'll be honest about one thing. I remember watching that scene when I was about 12 or 13 years old. Right?
Yeah.
And I genuinely didn't know it was Triple H at the time.
You couldn't miss that fucking nose anywhere, really, could you?
It was covered with a mask.
Yeah, but come on, it was huge. Triple H drugging Steph, another one. My favourite one, and I wonder how many people actually believed this. Rey Mysterio's son actually being Eddie Guerrero's. Remember that one?
I do remember that one.
Dear me. That has got to be another one of all time. And you just think back at all these that happened. Fair dues to get people talking. They've got Triple H on everybody. They've got TNA now on everybody's lips going, what the hell is going to happen next week? But the big story point, it wasn't TNA on Destination America. It was Ring of Honor on it before. Now, I have not seen the show yet, but I'm trying my best to see it. It is Wednesday nights now in America, Nick. What about this? You've got Wednesday nights in America. You've got Ring of Honor. You've got Lucha Underground. You've got TNA Impact, and you've got NXT all on one night. Pick your bleeding show after that one. And, oh, yeah, fucking hell, Papa Shango put a curse on the Warrior. Oh, my God, I was so worried about the Warrior then. Oh, my God, yeah, I was convinced he actually put a curse on him. I really did. And I was 23 years old. So, have you gone now? Are you still there? Hello?
No, I'm still there.
All right. What's your favourite storyline that you think, oh, my God, if this had really happened? Fucking hell. Has there been any that says that for you?
What?
Oh, here's one for you. The reaction when Kane burned JR. When he set him on fire. Can you imagine it? Hello, 911. Yeah, I've just seen a bloke trying to set fire to another bloke live.
Yeah, what about the one where Vince died?
Oh shit! Yeah.
The limo, the explosion.
Yeah, and then
apparently WWE got called up about that, didn't they?
Yeah, and then it got cancelled because of the Benoit thing, weren't it?
Mm.
Oh, what a great story that would have been. Yeah, because Vince had done that. The limo blew up. Yeah, that was fucking crazy. See, we've all been good on these storyline telling, eh? Cannot beat it. No. There you go. We've done that. What's been the worst storyline in wrestling history?
Bella versus Bella.
No. Oh, what? Worst one for me. What's your worst ones in the chat room? What's the worst storyline you've ever seen? Like that? I thought Kane versus Kane was fucking terrible. I thought that was awful. It's what about Nixy and Deano wrestling match? Yeah. Taker versus Taker when they said, oh yeah, when Dead Teddy DiBiase brought Taker back.
I'd win.
I'm not on about tag teams. I'm on about the storylines that you saw one.
I know. I'm just answering the question. Nixy versus Deano, I'd win.
How? How would you win over me?
I would.
How would you possibly beat me at a wrestling match?
I would.
All I'd have to do to you is throw fucking AJ Lee Doll in the corner and just watch you scream after it and going, AJ! Ah! And then stamp on it, watch you cry your eyes out for 5 minutes and then put you in a bleeding figure 4 leg lock and watch you scream. That's what I'd do to you, easily. No questions asked.
No, I'd win.
Nah. No. Nixy would be the good looking one in the tag team. If Nixy had been there in Sheffield with me 2 years ago, we'd have had a hilarious time. If she could have got to Sheffield that day, we was going to have me with my own manager. My only wrestling performance and be there as my manager, weren't you?
I was going to go. You told me not to.
It was all going. Yeah, it was all going. But it didn't happen. But hey-ho. Everybody saw the video, which is still on YouTube.
Oh, God.
Number 38 in the Royal Rumble. There you go. Yeah. I swear, though, to this day, though, if I ever get a chance again, I'm doing it as the Ultimate Warrior. I'm having Ultimate Warrior face paint on. I swear to God, to this day, that's what I'll do. I mean it to this end of time. I'll do. I've got my bleached hair now, so I'm happy. I can do Ultimate Warrior 1991. I've just got to grow a mullet. I'm just got to get the mullet back, and we should be happy. Right. Anything else that we've had going on? We've got a question thread up here. Oh, let's have a look. Hey, this is one I said today, and nobody answered. Has there? And I don't know if you know of anybody, Nixy, that's done this. Have you anybody or anybody you know got a pet that's named after a wrestler? That, like, we've got turtles named Hogan and Warrior, or we got.
You can't name a turtle Hogan and Warrior. You'd have to name it Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello, or Leonardo. Yeah,
or we got cats named Travis or anything like that. My buddy had a dog named Austin. Was he a badass? Ba-bump, there we go. It just depends on what it is. It is one of them that it is. I mean, I put this up and nobody answered it, so I thought, oh, fuck it, fine. Everything like that. Welcome to a couple of new people that's been allowed to post on our page. Wrestle Ropes are now posting on the British Wrestling Radio page. Also is Across the Pond Wrestling. So if you see the links going, go and check them out. Wrestle Ropes is amazing. They're amazing at what they do, as everybody that posts on our pages. Wrestle Ropes, #wrestling, Across the Pond Wrestling. It's great stuff. It gives you an insight of the British scene and everything else that's happening. And it's an interesting take on them websites. And if you ain't interested in seeing anything about the British lads, these are the sites to see. Yeah, your friend wasn't there at Southside last Sunday, Will Ospreay.
Oh, the enemy, yeah.
He's not the enemy.
Oh, no, Rob Morton's the enemy.
No. Rob. Do you know Rob, every time he comes to the ring at Southside, he gets booed out of the building? Fucking brilliant. Honestly, every time he comes to the ring, boo, boo, you fucking boo. So, my friend once had a dog named the Bastion Booger. Fuck's sake. Well, my dog was called Axel Foley, but that's like Beverly Hills Cop. His first name was Spud, middle name Axel Foley. So Foley, Mick Foley. There you go. That's only my connection with a wrestler with a pet. So I did that, but nothing else. My cousin's cat's name is Regal. There is absolutely some awesome names, and thanks to everybody for tonight. Really enjoying it. I'm sweating like a fuck of it. It's really one of them humid nights in Britain. So who knows what will happen? Oh, you're back. Yeah, good one. Have you got anybody's names, or you've named any pets that after cats?
Pets after cats.
Pets after wrestlers?
No.
Don't know anybody that's had that?
No, not really.
I always had that, but it's cooler in Leeds. Fuck off, it's a shithole.
Tropical Paradise.
Is it bollocks? Don't you dare. I've got it.
Tropical Paradise.
If I go to Preston, that's the route I've got to go. Because I've got to go Peterborough, Leeds, Preston. Last time I did that, it was fucking freezing. Middle of bleeding January.
Tropical Paradise.
Is it fuck? Is it bollocks, bleeding paradise? I took my feet off that train, stepped on the fucking ground, and my bleeding feet were disgusting mucky. Bleeding unclean. It was disgusting. I had to bleeding disinfect my feet when I got back on the train.
Doesn't mean that, everyone.
Oh, yeah, that bus, that wasn't freezing that bus. No, because every seat was taken. There was only one seat free, and that was when Nixy weren't on it. So we had more room than everybody else. It was hilarious, that mega bus that day. Jesus.
Yeah, well, we didn't get on the right one, did we, to start off with?
No, because they didn't bleed and tell us it was there.
No, they did not. And then they wouldn't give us our money back either, and they wouldn't help us out, would they? They were quite bad.
Absolutely disgusting. That's why I've not done it since. I refused to do Megabus. Because I can get me train journeys for as cheap as chips now. So, cheap as chips? What the fuck did that come from?
Oh, no.
Anyway, have you got anything that's been ripping your knitting this week, Nixy Newman?
No, not really.
No?
Oh, apparently Eva Marie got booed again.
Did she? When was this? What, did she come out to NXT?
She come on NXT and reckons that apparently that's where the wrestlers are. And then there was another Facebook post about it from somewhere else.
Just give it a shot.
And I said, yeah, that's where the wrestlers are, and that's where you don't belong. And then I got in trouble for that.
Oh! Your bleeding opinions of divas wrestlers, Jesus.
Yeah, but as I said to her, as like a lady I was talking to, and I said, yeah, but wouldn't you rather have someone who deserves to be there? Well, she deserves a chance. No, she doesn't.
Everybody deserves a chance to deserve.
Not when it comes to women in wrestling.
Yeah, it does. Nixie, you can't say that.
No, she shouldn't be there.
Right. Why shouldn't she be
Bottom
there?
line.
Why shouldn't she be there?
Kaylee Ray should. That's why.
But what if Kaylee Ray doesn't want to be there? And she's
Just
happy
saying.
doing what she's doing?
I know she may well be. But she's a deserving person to be in that company.
That's not her fault. She's following a dream.
I know.
And she's been given a chance to fulfill that dream. And if she's trying her best to doing it, you've got to admire her for it.
You think Eva Marie's dream is to be in wrestling?
Right. So you're telling me when Trish Stratus and Lita started, when they were the managers of Esadiros and Bleeding TNA and all that, and you looked at them and went, oh, they're not going to be fucking wrestlers.
Right, hang on a sec.
You can't.
No. Just stop there. Just stop there. Because I'm going to tell. Right. The big difference here.
There's no bleeding difference.
Oh, there's a massive difference.
Trish Stratus wasn't a wrestler before she started.
Lita was. Lita was.
Maybe so, but there's the big one there. Trish Stratus. Christy Hemme, all them. Molly Holly. It don't matter what they like. If they weren't a bleeding wrestler, they weren't a wrestler. And you like, if she wants to become a wrestler and WWE want to give her a chance, fair go, let them go for it. I wish if somebody said to me, they've given bleeding tryouts to fucking footballers now and goalkeepers. They've never wrestled in their fucking lives. Let them do it. It gives them a chance to fulfill a bleeding dream. Let them do it.
Actually, Molly Holly was trained by Dean Malenko.
Right. What was Trish Stratus trained by? Finley when she was in the WWE. Nothing before. So you're looking at Eve Marie. Trish Stratus was exactly the bleeding same. And Trish Stratus didn't turn out too bad.
That's the problem I have, is that I contradict it constantly with Trish as the example.
Yeah. Because it has to be used. She's the pinnacle. She's the one that every diva looks at and said, this is the one that didn't have as much experience as everybody else. And she came in, look what she achieved. And these girls, and
however,
now, can
I make a point? The difference with Trish is she was a fan of wrestling since childhood. Right?
So
no. These women aren't fans. They don't care.
If
they're there to be on TV, to put their faces in a screen. They don't care.
Nix, if they wasn't fans of wrestling, they wouldn't be there in the first place.
Yes, they would.
No, they wouldn't. No way.
Because they're offered just don't, because I'm getting annoyed now. Because you're not listening to me.
Okay. Convince me now. No,
because you're not listening to me and I'm getting annoyed
listening.
Now. No, you're not.
It's just the way it's always been. It's like, there's all these people there. If somebody went up to you, Nixie, tomorrow and says, how would you like to be a wrestler? Would you,
I wouldn't want to be, no.
You want to be, would you be involved in wrestling in any shape, form?
Not as a wrestler.
But what as? What would you love to do?
Don't know.
If somebody said to me, would I do a wrestling? I'd snap their hand off in a heartbeat. It gives you the chance to fulfill a dream that you've got, a thing you've had inside of you for years. And that's all she's doing. If it works out, fantastic.
You think Eva Marie's dreamed of this for years?
Yeah, I think
no, she hasn't.
Well, if she hasn't, then fair enough. But we don't know. I want to go in at somebody saying, oh, they've moved her on a mistake. She's trying her best. That's all you can do. You can just try your best, and that's all that anybody can do. Some people try harder, some people try less. That's what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, they're trying to do something, and if they become good at it, fantastic. They get the Hall of Fame, they get everything there, they get the ring on the finger, and amazing. No questions asked. But there is some of them there that do take the piss. I agree. Totally. There is some there that just does not belong to be on there. And maybe that's it. But if she's going to get booed the moment she comes back, who knows? I mean, if you look at the list throughout the last 15 years, I mean, we've had Trish, Lita, Mickey, Victoria, Melina, was it Eve Torres?
Yep.
Eve Torres, wrestler or diva?
Useless. Neither.
Right. Here's the big name. Kelly.
Useless. She didn't care.
Beth Phoenix.
She cared.
Yeah. Who would you put as your best divas ever? If you had to make your list of 5, who would you put your best divas ever? Just off top of your head now. Don't know. Spot. Would you put Trish in your top 5?
I don't know.
Right, switch it round. You're the boss of the WWE. You've got to make cuts. And you've got to kick out 3 divas. Do it now.
What, in the current roster?
The current roster of the WWE. You're making cuts to freshen up your product. You've got 3 divas you've got to get rid of. Name your 3 right now.
Bella Twats and Eva Marie. Easy.
Fair enough. I'll go with that. And if you had 3 spots free, who would you promote from NXT?
Bailey, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks.
And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I would put Emma. Because her current gimmick is fucking amazing.
No, she needs to develop it more.
I agree. I totally agree. She does it's like that. Totally agree. Oh, yeah, Maria. Yeah, what are we on about? Fucking Maria. She were cool. What was the last diva to have a centre spread in Playboy?
Maria was shit. What are you talking about?
Maria now is not shit.
In the WWE, she was terrible.
I'm asking that. Maria, she was one of them that was like, yeah, fair enough. What was the last diva to be done on Playboy? Was it Maria?
Maria.
Was it not? When was it Christy Emmy? That was Christy Emmy was WrestleMania 20, wasn't it? Or was it 21? Christy and Trish. 21. Or was it 22? No, 22 was Mickey and Trish. You gone quiet?
No.
No? Okay. That's good. I mean, we like these little debates. I like them. I mean, both of us might be wrong. Both of us might be right. Who knows? But that's the way we go. There's a fire underneath you as soon as anybody mentions divas, though. And it is there, and you can see it. Would you put AJ in your top 5 of all time?
What, from the WWE?
For the divas. If you had to put 5 divas from all time in there, since you've been watching wrestling, would you put AJ in your top 5?
Maybe.
I bet I can name another 2. You'd put Trish in there straight away, and you'd put Lita. So that'd be 3.
No, maybe not.
Which one wouldn't you put in?
Don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Well, think about it. Tommy Wilson. There's another one.
No.
Stacey Keibler?
No.
Oh, Stacey Keibler was great.
No, she was shit.
Give over. She had the legs as long as Blackpool Bleeding Pleasure Beach.
Yeah, that doesn't make a good wrestler, does it?
Never said she was a good wrestler, but I'm just saying that she was fit to look at. Ivory. There's another name for you. What about Ivory? Was she a good wrestler?
Yes.
China. Where would you put China? Jazz. That's a good one. Jazz, Jacqueline, all them. There's been some... What's your favourite diva match then of all time, Nick? If you can remember one.
Can't remember one.
Oh. Have I upset you? Nick, have I upset you?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. I apologise if I have. I really do. I really do. I don't want to upset my pal. And I do not want to upset my bad partner on this show. I do not. Anyway, you can kick my ass at Stevenage if you want. You can throw me in the ring where we're not supposed to hang. We're not supposed to touch because we're not experts. With all them bleeding kids going, oh yes. Oh, you haven't seen the new Southside ring, have you? It's huge. It's a lot bigger than it used to be. It's a lot bigger. But anyway, Sable.
No.
Luna Vachon?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Luna fan.
I like Luna.
Yeah. Throw Dino Cena in the ring with a bass. Fuck off! What have I done to deserve that?
Yeah, I agree with that. Stick Janice in there and all.
Whoa! What the fuck have I done to deserve this? Fucking hell. Jesus, no, that's not funny at all. It's not funny at all. No way. But Kaylee Ray did look impressive on Sunday next. She really did against ODB. That was a good one. And I was next to it when they were slapping her ass. And I got a me and a friend of mine, Adam Jones. ODB got Kaylee Ray in the ring, and she's slapping her backside. And both of us are going, don't move. Whatever you do, do not move right now. Please, just stay there. We had a complete eye view of this happening, and both of us are going, God, these are great seats. These are amazing seats. These are superb. But no, I was real blessed. It was a real blast on Sunday. Enjoyed it. Can't wait for the next one. And looks like July's a busy month, and looks like August is going to be a busy, busy month as well. BWR on tour, from the sounds of it. You will have to carry me back to the hotel. Do you realise this? In Preston, because I'm going to be in no fit state after the end of that night. No way. We'll see. Anyway, we are going to call it a night there, unless anybody's done this question thread, which is, we'll do that. But looks like I've got things to do as well, see what's happening. Oh, before we go any further, thank you very much to Mr. David Anderson, who did that new... Have you seen our new banner?
I know there is one. I haven't seen it yet.
We've got 5 new wrestlers up there. Mr. David Anderson did our new banner on our new page for us. Every so often he just surprises me and he goes, "Here you go. What do you think to this?" So he's just done that. Right. Oh God, here we go. People, do you know when you're trying to look at something and then people tag you at the same time? It's everything. Listening to BWR from last week. Yep, no idea. Damn Deano and Nixy. That mention you gave me had the reaction you predicted. We hope you're okay, sunshine. We really, really do. Love you to bits, my man. Really love you to bits. So we're hoping that. When are you back at work, Nix? Is it Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one word answers. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Steven says, the Buffalo Bills will have a better record than the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hashtag fact. Hashtag Wednesday sucks. Right. Here's the deal, and I said this before, and I'll say this again. If the Buffalo Bills have got a better record over the 16, 17 game season, I will put on a Buffalo Bills jersey with Kelly on the back and say, I love the Buffalo Bills forever. If they don't, I'm going to find the cheapest Buffalo Bills bit of the merchandise I can find, and I am going to put it on the ground in front of my new house, and I am going to piss on it. There's the bet. If the Buffalo Bills lose the Steelers record, I will piss on a Buffalo Bills piece of merchandise. Then you can do what you fucking want with it. There you go. Right, question, Nix. Did you guys see the latest Tough Enough audition videos?
No.
And if so, what do you think about the potential contestants since it's due today? I've downloaded the app. Have you?
No, actually, I haven't even watched one.
No, I've seen a couple of them. There's a few up there. I'm just looking forward to judges. You seen judging list? It looks good.
I got some good ones. I know that.
Jericho's presenting it, and then we've got you've got Hogan, Page, Booker, and I forgot the other two. Shit. But I'm sure it's going to be a cracking show. What did you guys think of the Money in the Bank participants for Money in the Bank featuring? Oh, here you go. Pick your choice now, Nix. Adrian Neville, Ziggler, Kingston, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Sheamus, and now Kane is in the mix. Really?
He is, yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Kane, hasn't it? Give Kane a briefcase.
He's had it once.
So CM Punk's had it twice?
Hmm.
Give it Kane. Just to watch him twat Seth Rollins with it every week would be hilarious. What's your thoughts on Kevin Owens signing a full-time main roster deal and Samoa Joe signing a full-time contract with the WWE? I think it'd be a cracking two great wrestlers. So, what do you reckon, Nick? Samoa Joe and Owens on the full-time rosters?
I think they could have a good feud together.
Is it a Mania feud?
Maybe.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. Out of the current roster, if Kane retires tomorrow, who should his last match be with?
Undertaker.
Yeah, but that's not current roster.
It is current roster, technically. Yes, it is.
You want that, don't you? That's the one match you want.
Yep.
And is that for the Taker's last match as well?
Yep. They should go together.
Have you got the Brothers of Destruction DVD yet?
The what?
The Brothers of Destruction DVD yet?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
The WWE came out with an official one. Not that one I got you. Which I never even saw it, so I never watched it, so I don't even know what it was like, that one I bought you. So, all I know, that was done by...
Do they still make those DVDs?
I haven't seen them in ages, no. Why? Which ones were you after?
No, it's just after something else.
They might be there at the House of Pain show. They might be there. House of Pain Evolution. That first House of Pain Evolution show will be there. So, yeah. What was the worst match between Kane and Taker for you? Inferno match?
There's been quite a few.
No, they've been cool for each other. Even though Kane has now been reinvented so many bleeding times, we've lost count. Do you reckon he'll turn face again?
Who, Kane?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
Kane versus Rollins in a title match. Yeah, never know. Anyway. Oh, there's American questions, and I can't answer them because it's like, what do we think to having Ring of Honor and TNA on the same television network in the United States benefits both wrestling companies? We don't know because we don't get to see all this. I mean, it's great when people saying, "Oh yeah, but what about this in America and all this?" It's America. We don't see it, so we can't comment on it. We would love it. I mean, I'm not speaking for Nixy, but I would love it if Challenge decided to put Ring of Honor before TNA, and then they put on it again, and we had about 5-6 hours of wrestling on one night. I think it'd be great. But we can't say it about it because it don't happen. I mean, would you like to watch Ring of Honor before TNA on Challenge?
I'd like to see Ring of Honor.
Yeah, it's just one of them things, isn't it? I mean, we everybody's been saying to us last week, "Oh, this will be happening." I'm like, we don't see it. People don't get it. There is not one channel that covers Ring of Honor in the United Kingdom. And it says, "Oh yeah, go on these websites. Go on these websites and watch it." Fine. At this moment, I'm not trusting any bleeding website with my computer because if it's a frigging virus, my computer's fucked. But it's different countries, and it's the way it goes. And yes, we would love it to have Ring of Honor on it. Yes, I would love a major channel to show British wrestling on it. Above anything else, and this is no disrespect to it, and I think Nixie feels the same, but I don't know, so I can't vouch for Nix. I want a British wrestling channel. I want a British wrestling people on a main channel. I don't want to see like TNA and all that. I want to see British wrestlers doing it. I want to see Ligero. I want to see Mastiff. I want to see Travis. I want to see Kirby. I want to see Shea Samuels. I want to see the London Riots. I want to see all these other people on a main channel. The American wrestling have had it too easy now for so many. We want a British wrestling thing on a channel every single week, mainstream. But what the chance of it happening? No. I mean, if Nixie had to do it, what would you have? Would you have British wrestling on a BBC one on a 10 o'clock on a Saturday night?
If it was there.
If it was there, yeah. But it'll never happen. But I'm looking at it every week and they're going, "Oh yeah, what do you think?" The messages we get, it's like saying, "Oh, what do you think to this? Do you think this will be happening? Do you think this is good? TNA and Ring of Honor in America is good for business?" I don't know because we're not in America. That's the way about it. TNA in the UK does great business. TNA in America doesn't. Simple as that. TNA on the tours next year. Have you seen how much it is for a TNA VIP next year, Nix? 400 quid.
How much?
For the VIP experience of a meet and greet with TNA.
Oh, screw that.
A meal and then a question and answer session. £400.
Oh, do you know what that is like? My idea of hell.
I mean, could you imagine how many British meet and greets you could get for 400 quid? It cost me 15 quid to meet ODB. Right? I got a picture. I got a hug. Oh, did I get a hug? And I got a signed picture. £400 from TNA. Why do they call it quid? I do not know, but we've always have and always will. Why do they call your money dollars? Why can't they call it pounds or euros? Same thing. Why do you call it bucks? There you go. Turn it around now. There you go, Nixy. Let's turn it on the Americans. Why do you call it bucks?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know, so can't tell us. Yeah. But did you see that American guy on Graham Norton doing the Essex accent? Last week with Melissa McCarthy was on it. Why do New Day sucks? Because they just do. Last bit. What's your thoughts on the Show Your Impact campaign that Jill Getaway is doing for TNA? I don't know because I haven't seen it. Everything that's happening with TNA this week, all that's been happening is the bleeding famous James Storm's committing murder on a bleeding railway track. Where do you think that's going to go next? James Storm and Mickey. Do you reckon it's... How many calls did they get?
I don't know.
Can you imagine that poor woman on 911 going, "Hello, 911, what's your thing, please?" "I've just seen a woman get murdered. She was on a railway station." It's just too crazy to laugh at. No, I am not answering. I'm sorry, but I am not answering any questions on Caitlyn Jenner. I refuse to answer any questions on that subject. I am fucking fed up of everybody having opinions on this person. Fuck that. Have you heard this? This ex-Olympic athlete decided to be a woman. And she's had an operation.
No, I don't think she's had the operation yet.
Hasn't she? All right. Well, she's done this photo shoot with anything. I'm sick to death for it. I refuse. Nixy Eso says, "I just wonder what Nixy thinks." What do you think of it? If you want to answer it.
No, I respect it.
Yeah. Same here, but what's happening with my fucking chat with me? It's just social media going in meltdown again. What's your sports team prediction for the NBA Finals and the NHL Stanley Cup? I do not watch either of them, so I can't say anything about that. Do you watch ice hockey or basketball, Nix? Ice hockey, basketball at all?
No.
No? Okay. That's all the questions I have for now. Thanks for asking my questions. Thank you, Asa. That's what we've had for that. Right. That's it. It's now 5:01 in the morning. Thanks to everybody that's liked our page this week. We're now on the grand total of 1,681. It says my Nixy Newman and 158 other friends like my page. Yay! There you go. Many thanks to my partner tonight in crime. Thank you very much, sweetheart. That's awesome tonight, what you've also done. What you got planned for the rest of the weekend? Anything good?
Not a lot.
No?
No, not really.
Thanks to everybody that's seen my little piece on the Bleeding Hunts post, what I did for the Woodlands. Is very nice. Even though they did photo shoot the bleeding picture, somewhat chronic, because on the picture of Chris, it says, "We kick cancer's ass," and they photoshopped it, so they rubbed out the word ass. So it says, "We kick cancers," which looks shit, but there we go. And they didn't actually put in what I said, so it was two different bleeding interviews as far as I was concerned. But there we go. But anyway, thanks, Nick. Thanks everything. Thanks for that little chat. I know I fucked up, and I know I went too far, and I know for a fact I'm going to get my ass kicked, and it's gone. I've still got your DVDs here, by the way.
Oh, I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Don't worry. Hey, brownies. I've been asked to remind you.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for tonight, Nick. Hey, anybody check it out? Slams 88 Bobs on YouTube. It's Nixy's channel. She does a cracking show. Very proud of her show. She's awesome at editing as well. The editing that goes on her show is just fantastic. But there we go. But thanks to everybody in our chat room. Thanks to Asa, Winters, Ross, Brian, Stephen, Brendy, Ben, Robbie, and Twisty the Clown. Other people as well. That's we'll see you guys very, very soon. And time out for I'm playing Fallout 3 at this moment. I've actually restarted Fallout 3 again. And I don't know why I did it, but I've started it all over again. So I'm going to start playing Fallout 3 all over again. So by the time I finish it, Fallout 4 will come out. So, because I've got the Game of the Year edition as well. But if anybody wants to add me on Xbox, my name is I-Love Them Puppies, spelled LUVDEMPUPPYS. And on PlayStation, it's Deano SWFC. And are you got any more videos planned up? What's your next one you're doing?
Oh, Thunderbirds tomorrow.
What is that like? Come on, I ain't seen it. I refuse to watch it.
I'm reviewing it every week.
I don't watch your videos about Thunderbirds. It's just blank to me. It's, yeah, whatever. Do you prefer the new series or the old one? Honestly. Are you glad they've made the new series?
I don't mind the new series.
But I ain't seen it, so I haven't got a clue what anyone's been on about. I remember the first episode, you weren't too happy with it because you went, oh, it's a fucking disgrace, blah, like that. But hey-ho. So, but no, I've got to now go and rescue a wife because she's been making cakes for the last 2 days. So we'll get that out of the way. But thanks, Nixy, for tonight. Had a cracking show tonight. 2 hours. We've gone 2 fucking hours. For a change. 2 hours. Crazy. And I'm going to revamp the website this week when I get the chance. So it's going to be a brand new website. So everybody's got to re-sign in on the XAT chat room. And I'll have to make everybody owners or mods again as usual. So we'll get that because then Nixy can be an owner again. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah. Anyway, see you next week, Nix. You all right? Enjoy Raw. Enjoy Raw.
Thanks.
Hey, you've got a free Sunday night this week. Yay, we get to sleep. If anybody, I've got to finish with this. I'm sorry, but Nixie made up a very good point. Our bodies in the UK are fucked. Because we watch wrestling at 1 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock all the time. And nobody gives a monkeys about all those lot. But Nixie says it better on her videos on YouTube. How many subscribers you got now?
92.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's more than British Wrestling Radio's got. What? We've only got 82. It's only not fucking fair. But what's been your most viewed video? Has it been your perfume ones or something?
No, to be honest, the Thunderbirds are doing better than anything.
Oh, and you've monetized your ads, right?
I have, yeah.
Good girl. Good.
Made £2.75 so far.
Do you know how much I've made in about 3 years?
Go on.
£5.07. Yeah. There's somebody on there that's got 9.5 million views. Can you imagine how much he makes?
I know.
That's crazy. You don't even have to sign on the bleeding doll. You'll be making that much bleeding money. That's anyway. Go and check out Nixie's videos on YouTube. They're banging. Anything. Nixie's just cute. Dino not as much. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm married. Easy. I've got my woman. And anyway, if anybody's interested in the t-shirts, send us a message. I'll give you the designs and everything. But I know for a fact I'll have to send one to Canada and send one to Essex and send one to Gillingham and all the places like that. So I'll have to order at least 4. But they will be done and get them on. But I've got to get that EastEnders logo in pink. Anyway, see you soon, Nick. All right.
Will do.
Take care. Have a nice weekend. Take care, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And I'm going to say bye-bye as well. So on behalf of everybody at British Wrestling Radio, all our admins, all our mods, and everybody like that connected with British Wrestling Radio, thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us in our chat room at bsrsports.co.uk. And we'll see you all next week. Don't know what. I think it'll be Thursday night, but it might be 11 o'clock start. Okay? Because I finish work at 10. So anyway, take care, everybody, and good night.